Don't miss these 8 signs of mini-strokes in the elderly. It could save your life. Imagine this. You're enjoying a normal day and suddenly a mild stroke hits you, but you think, it's nothing, just some fatigue. So you brush it off. The truth is, a mild stroke could be a warning sign of a bigger disaster looming ahead. Stop right now if you or someone you know is experiencing any of the following signs. If you don't act immediately, a real stroke could take away your health, mobility, or even your life. What's even scarier is that many people ignore these signs and don't realize the danger until it's too late. In this video, we'll reveal 8 dangerous signs that you need to know to identify a mild stroke as soon as it happens. Don't let complacency destroy your chance to save yourself. If you think strokes only happen to the elderly or those with poor health, you're wrong. Even young people can experience strokes, and these signs might appear without you even noticing. 1. Why you can't ignore these signs. You might think that a mild stroke isn't too serious, just a bit of numbness or blurry vision, right? But the reality is, these are the very first warning signs that you can't ignore. They may only last for a short time, perhaps just a few minutes, but they are signals that something extremely dangerous is happening in your body. So why are these signs so important? Simply put, because once you ignore them, the risk of a major stroke occurring within a few days is very high. A major stroke can cause severe damage, such as paralysis on one side of the body, loss of speech, or even death. And you never want that to happen. Here's a concerning statistic. Nearly 1 in 3 people who experience a mild stroke will have a major stroke within 48 hours. If you don't recognize the signs early and act promptly, you won't have a chance to change the outcome. While these mild strokes may only last for a few minutes, the damage they leave behind can last a lifetime. Imagine this. A mild stroke today could leave you unable to walk or talk tomorrow. So, are you ready to protect yourself and your loved ones from these risks? Recognizing the signs early could be the key to preventing a major disaster. And you can start doing that today. 2. 8 warning signs of a mild stroke you can't ignore. Now let's dive into the 8 warning signs you need to know to identify a mild stroke. These signs can appear suddenly and last for a short time, but if you don't act promptly, they can lead to serious consequences. Pay attention to each of the following signs. They could save your life or the life of someone you love. Sudden weakness or paralysis on one side of the body. A mild stroke often starts with sudden weakness or paralysis on one side of the body, such as the face, arm, or leg. This can happen in just a few minutes and then disappear, making it easy to overlook. But don't let this fool you. If this sensation comes and goes, get checked immediately. It could be a sign that blood isn't flowing properly to a part of your brain, and if this continues, it could cause permanent damage. Sudden change in vision. You might experience blurry vision, double vision, or even a temporary loss of sight. This is a sign of inadequate blood flow to the parts of the brain that control vision, a condition called amaurosis. Fugax may cause you to feel like a shadow or curtain is moving across your field of vision. This is a very clear warning sign. If you or someone you know experiences this, don't hesitate. Seek medical attention right away. Difficulty speaking or slurred speech. If you suddenly find it hard to speak clearly or understand others, don't think it's just fatigue or stress. These symptoms could be a sign of aphasia, a temporary language disorder that occurs when blood doesn't flow properly to the part of the brain responsible for speech and comprehension. If you feel your speech is slurred, or you feel like you can't express your thoughts clearly, it's a sign that needs immediate attention. Sudden cognitive disruptions. Suddenly feeling disoriented, having trouble concentrating, or forgetting simple things. This is a symptom of a mild stroke. This cognitive disruption can easily be confused with fatigue, anxiety, or even Alzheimer's disease. But the difference is that these disruptions appear suddenly, not gradually as with dementia. If you or someone you know experiences this, don't delay. Seek help immediately. Dizziness or loss of balance. If you suddenly feel dizzy or lose your balance without any clear reason, it could be due to a part of the brain that controls balance not receiving enough blood. You may feel like you can't stand upright, and this can lead to a fall. Dizziness can have many causes, but if it's accompanied by other symptoms, don't ignore it. Seek medical evaluation right away. Sudden and severe headache. Headaches are common, but if you suddenly experience an extremely severe headache, like a punch to the head, along with other symptoms such as dizziness, difficulty speaking, or weakness on one side of your body, this could be a sign of a mild stroke or even a major stroke. This headache is different from a typical one, coming on without any clear cause and causing significant changes in your sensations. Don't ignore it. Get medical help immediately. Temporary loss of consciousness or unusual sleepiness. Feeling temporarily faint or unusually sleepy can be a very dangerous sign of a mild stroke. Sometimes you may feel extremely fatigued or even pass out. These sensations are not normal and could indicate that your brain is lacking oxygen. If you or someone you know suddenly feels unable to stay alert or faints, don't hesitate. Get checked immediately. Numbness or tingling on one side of the body. Numbness or tingling often appears only on one side of the body, such as the arm, leg, or face, and can be a sign of a mild stroke. These sensations usually occur suddenly, without any clear reason, and may quickly disappear. However, don't let them pass without action. This is a clear sign that part of the brain is experiencing disruption in its blood and oxygen supply. Act immediately to save yourself. If you notice any of these signs, even if only briefly, never take them lightly. These signs may only last a few minutes, but if you don't act right away, the consequences can be severe. And most importantly, when you notice these symptoms, time is of the essence. 3. Preventive measures for mild and major strokes. So, how can you reduce the risk of experiencing a mild stroke or a major stroke? Here are some highly effective preventive measures to help protect you and your loved ones. Regular health checkups. The most important step is to have regular health checkups, especially for blood pressure, cholesterol, and blood sugar levels. These tests can help detect underlying issues early, allowing you to intervene before problems become serious. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. Start by adopting a healthy diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Reduce your intake of salt and saturated fats to maintain stable blood pressure and decrease the risk of blood vessel blockages. At the same time, make sure to exercise at least 30 minutes each day. Gentle activities like walking, yoga, or swimming can work wonders for improving cardiovascular health. Quit smoking and limit alcohol consumption. Quitting. Smoking and reducing alcohol consumption not only helps improve heart health, but also lowers the risk of stroke and other serious health problems. Just a few months after quitting, you will notice significant improvements in your health. Stay hydrated and rest properly. Your body needs enough water to function properly. Ensure you're drinking sufficient water and getting adequate rest each day to help your body recover and maintain optimal health. Lack of sleep or dehydration can increase the risk of cardiovascular issues and stroke. So we have now explored the warning signs of a mild stroke and how to recognize and respond promptly to protect your health and that of your loved ones. Symptoms such as sudden weakness on one side of the body, loss of balance, difficulty speaking, or changes in vision are not things you can ignore. Acting quickly is crucial in minimizing damage and preventing a larger stroke, which could lead to severe, long-lasting consequences. Remember, time is critical when dealing with a stroke, and understanding the symptoms will help you take the right action. Never attempt to handle it on your own. Call emergency services immediately if you notice any unusual signs. Timely intervention can save lives and protect the quality of life. Additionally, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, getting regular checkups, and managing key risk factors like blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol will help you effectively prevent stroke-related issues. Always keep in mind that your health is your most valuable asset, and taking care of it today ensures a healthy future. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more useful videos. Let's spread knowledge and protect the health of our families. Wishing you all good health and happiness. See you in the next videos, where we will continue to explore healthcare tips and prevent other dangerous diseases. Stay safe, stay healthy.